Breaking tennis star Coco Gauff breaks the internet with bold vacation bikini look. The sun had only begun its slow ascent over Caribbean horizon when Coco Gauff stepped out onto the private villa's wooden deck. The morning breeze, warm and lightly salted, swept through her curls as she stretched her arms toward the sky. For the first time in months, her body felt light, unburdened by the weight of tournaments, cameras, and expectations. She had escaped here quietly, a secret slice of paradise arranged by her family and closest friends after a grueling season. From the outside, the world saw a superstar drenched in trophies, headlines, and relentless momentum. But Coco, humble, grounded Coco, felt something else too: exhaustion, hunger for stillness, and a quiet craving for freedom. Today would be that freedom. The turquoise water below shimmered like a living jewel, waves rolling in with the rhythm of a heartbeat. Birds sang from palms leaning lazily over the shore. Even the sky, an endless canvas of pale pink, seemed to welcome her with gentle applause. She slipped into a bikini she bought impulsively weeks earlier, a bright, bold, tropical pattern that looked like a celebration of youth itself. It wasn't meant for press conferences, endorsements, or any curated moment. It was simply for her. For the girl who grew up dreaming on the courts of Delray Beach. For the athlete who wanted to feel 20 years old, carefree, silly, and alive. Coco walked toward the edge of the deck, feeling the wooden boards warm under her bare feet. She breathed in deeply. Then, on a sudden spark of playfulness, she turned, tossed her towel over her shoulder, and snapped a quick selfie. The morning light wrapped around her like an aura, the ocean behind her glowing with unreal perfection. Vacation mode. No match point pressure here. Relieved face palm tree sparkles. She typed. She hesitated. Just for a moment. Should she really share this? She wasn't the type to stir chaos or chase social media storms. But something inside her whispered, "You deserve to be human too." She hit post, and that was all it took. The internet detonates. 5 minutes later, her phone buzzed once, then twice, then continuously, like a machine refusing to shut down. Coco blinked, almost confused. She barely finished pouring herself a glass of pineapple juice when she realized what she had done. The internet, hungry, sleepless, dramatic, had erupted. Her photo wasn't just a vacation moment anymore. It had become a global headline. Coco Gauff breaks the internet with confident vacation look. Queen of the court and the coastline. Coco serves again, this time in style. Athletes deserve joy too. Gauff's photo makes a statement. Within an hour, millions had seen the image. Fans flooded X, Instagram, TikTok, even Reddit. Her smile, casual and completely unguarded, became the digital sunrise of the day. But the reaction wasn't just about looks. It was about liberation. Love seeing Coco being young and happy. Tennis is intense. She deserves this, one fan wrote. She's always so serious on court. This is a whole vibe, another added. Confidence goals. Period. But as always, the digital world is a two-sided coin. While praise poured in like monsoon rain, the whispers of criticism crept through the cracks. Some questioned her timing. Others questioned her outfit. A few demanded she focus on tennis. Coco sat on the sand, letting the waves nudge her ankles as her screen filled with both love and noise. She took another deep breath. Peace wasn't found online. It lived here, in this moment. Waves, sun, wind, and her own heartbeat. She switched her phone to silent, placed it gently inside her beach bag, and decided, let the world talk. I'm living a day of freedom. She kicked her feet through the warm water until the ocean was deep enough to lift her weight. Floating on her back, she stared up at the unfolding sky. Here, no one asked for interviews. No commentators broke down her forehand technique. No analyst replayed her mistakes in slow motion. Here, she was just Coco, not a prodigy, not a champion, not the youngest American Grand Slam winner in a generation. A 21-year-old woman savoring sunlight. Later, she wandered into the little village near the resort, bright with local music, fishermen laughing over nets, and children chasing each other with shells in hand. She bought a coconut from a smiling vendor and sat beneath a palm tree, sipping through a straw while the world kept spinning without her permission. She breathed again, deeper this time, Happiness wasn't loud or dramatic. Sometimes it was the quietest thing in the world. Back online, a shifting tide. By evening, Coco finally peeked back at her phone. But something unexpected had happened. The conversation had changed. Celebrities reposted her photo with admiration. Clothing brands praised her confidence. Sports icons applauded her authenticity. Even older tennis champions chimed in, speaking of balance, self-care, and the strength it takes to exist publicly in a world that wants to own every piece of you. A trending tweet appeared. Coco Gauff proving that you could be powerful, talented, and enjoy life. Athletes are humans too. Another message exploded with thousands of likes. If this is Coco on vacation, imagine the energy she'll bring to the next season. Suddenly, the story wasn't about a bikini. It was about joy, expression, boldness, youth, and the importance of allowing public figures to breathe. Coco smiled. She hadn't planned any of this. And yet, somehow, her small moment of freedom had sparked a conversation far bigger than she expected. The call from home. Just as she began scrolling through the avalanche of reactions, her phone rang. It was her mom. "Baby, are you causing chaos online again?" Her mother teased, laughing the moment Coco picked up. "I didn't mean to. I just wanted to enjoy my vacation." Coco said, sinking into a beach lounger. "Well, you look gorgeous, confident, strong, and people need to see athletes being real sometimes." Her mom replied warmly, "Just remember, don't let the noise in. You decide what matters." Coco nodded silently, looking out at the sun dipping toward the waves. "Thanks, Mom. Now go enjoy yourself. We'll still love you whether or not you break the internet." Coco laughed, a soft, genuine laugh that felt like exhaling 1,000 unspoken worries. The story behind the headline. Later that night, journalists crafted think pieces analyzing her influence. The return. When Coco finally returned home, she felt full, sun-warmed, ocean-breathed, and recharged from the inside out. Reporters waited at the airport, ready with questions. Cameras flashed. Microphones leaned in. "Coco, did you expect your post to go viral? How do you feel about breaking the internet? Are you planning a new fashion collab? What do you want fans to take from this moment?" Coco paused, smiled softly, and answered, "I want people to know that athletes are humans. We get tired, we get stressed, and sometimes we just need a break." I shared a moment of happiness. I'm glad it made people smile. That's all. And with that, she stepped into the next chapter of her life, stronger, more grounded, more certain of her own place in the world. The girl who chose sunshine. In the end, Coco Gauff didn't break the internet with a bikini photo. She broke it with honesty, with confidence, with the courage to live as boldly as she plays. And sometimes that's the most powerful serve of all. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.